Good morning, fourth grade. Today's PSSA lesson is going to focus on text structure. Now, this is one of the hardest concepts for students to understand. Text structure is the way that the text is set up in regards to, is it a problem and solution? Is it compare and contrast? Is it set up chronologically? One of the things that I want to tell you is that this can vary from paragraph to paragraph. In some cases, the entire text itself, maybe it's a couple pages long, can be set up in a text structure that represents problem and solution. Maybe it's a combination of some paragraphs in problem and solution, maybe some compare and contrast, maybe some in chronological order. That's going to be our focus today. And there is a text here that's titled "The Case for Plastic Money." And I'm going to read that to you in a couple minutes, and then we're going to look at the questions on the left-hand side. One of the things that I want to focus on is, okay, what is the text structure like? So let's do this. Before I even read, let's look at the very first question. It says, look for clues to the text structure. Is the information organized mostly chronologically? That means like first, second, third, by cause and effect, problem, or why something is caused, the aftermath is the effect. And then problem and solution, of course, is when we have a problem and we come up with a way to solve that problem. Now, I'm going to explain what I wrote after I read. The case for plastic money. Governments make currency, or the money used in specific countries. People consider the physical appearance of money very carefully. Why? Even with the most advanced technology and creative design, paper money can be reproduced. One of the biggest problems, notice how it says problem, that governments face with paper currency is counterfeits or fake money. Many counterfeits set up printing presses and duplicate real money. Canada had discovered a new solution that goes beyond appearance to the materials used to make currency: plastic money. Safety features such as holograph images and special ink can be placed in the plastic money to prevent counterfeiting. There are some negative effects of using plastic money. The material costs twice as much as the cotton used for paper money. However, plastic money is more durable. Plastic money should last much longer than paper money because it won't rip and it's easy to clean. Plastic money is also recyclable, just like plastic bottles and containers. Switching to plastic money also means that ATMs will need to be updated to fit the wider plastic currency. The benefits outweigh the negatives when governments consider how much money is lost due to counterfeiting. Plastic money may not be easy to fold and slip into your pocket, but it's much safer and more durable in the long run. I would say that there's definitely some persuasion as far as author's purpose is concerned here. Well, let's go back to our text structure. So, going back to number one, I wrote that this is a problem and solution text structure because a problem is presented and then how we fix it. We want to get rid of counterfeiting, that's the problem. How do we fix that problem? We use plastic money. Question 2 and 3 say to underline the sentence that states the main problem with paper money. All right, well, the main problem with paper money is it can be reproduced, or fake money is made, or counterfeiting. At the bottom, it says underline one positive effect of using plastic money in paragraph number 2. Well, I did not do that, but we can do that together. So we want to look for something positive. All right. Well, I see one right away, and it's right here. Plastic money should last much longer than paper money because it won't rip and it's easier to clean. That would be a positive effect. All right. So we are going to continue talking about text structure here. I'm going to flip to the next page, and we'll go a little further. Then ultimately, you're going to do the last couple pages on your own. All right. This says use details from the passage to explain how the text structure in paragraph 2 contrasts paper money with plastic money. Okay? So, once again, in paragraph 2, maybe we start to see an example of a text or a paragraph that is more of a compare and contrast. Let me first read what it says about thinking it through. First, I'll scan paragraph 2 to see if clue words can help me understand its text structure. The topic sentence tells me the paragraph is about negative effects of plastic money, but includes positive effects too. Compare contrast maybe. I also see words such as however, because, benefits, outweigh, negatives, much, and more. These words are clues that show where details about paper and plastic money are being contrasted. I can use the details when I write my explanation. Okay? So here's what I wrote. The paragraph focuses on the difference between plastic money and paper money. Some negative effects of using plastic money is that it costs twice as much. However, plastic money is more durable. This paragraph is specifically set up as a compare-contrast text structure. Okay? Now, if we go back to the original text on page 1, I think we can agree, though, that in the beginning, the first paragraph is kind of set up as a problem and solution because they present us with a problem and then they tell us how we can solve it. In the second paragraph, that particular paragraph is set up more in a compare-contrast style of text structure. And once again, I want you to understand that paragraphs may vary. Maybe in some cases, we can say the overall text structure is compare and contrast, or the overall text structure is problem and solution. But there will be examples where the paragraphs vary in the way that the text is set up. So that's our focus for today. I know that this is a difficult concept to understand, and we probably don't work on it enough, but we need to be aware of it, especially during PSSA time. As always, let me know if you have any questions. We'll see you again soon.